All right, Wish TV, your local election headquarters. President Donald Trump delivering a packed State of the Union address on Capitol Hill tonight. He focused on his plans for immigration, infrastructure, and the economy, touting what he sees as a successful first year in office. Steve Nannis has more on the president's speech and his pitch to Congress and the American people.
The President of the United States.
President Donald Trump delivering his first State of the Union address before a divided Congress and a divided nation.
Over the last year, the world has seen what we always knew, that no people on earth are so fearless or daring or determined as Americans.
The theme of the speech, a safe, strong, and proud America. The president laying out his vision for the next 12 months.
The state of our union is strong.
Just 1 week after a government shutdown and another potential shutdown looming next week, the president put forth his plan for immigration and urged Congress to act.
I am extending an open hand to work with members of both parties, Democrats and Republicans, to protect our citizens of every background, color, religion, and creed.
The president discussed the threat of North Korea and had tough words for the rogue nation.
North Korea's reckless pursuit of nuclear missiles could very soon threaten our homeland. We are waging a campaign of maximum pressure to prevent that from ever happening.
Several Democratic lawmakers chose to boycott the speech. The president, with approval ratings around 40%, hoping to find partners across the aisle in 2018 with a sweeping infrastructure bill.
I'm calling on Congress to produce a bill that generates at least $1.5 trillion for the new infrastructure investment that our country so desperately needs.
A long and ambitious list for a president facing an uphill climb, but remaining optimistic.
Together, we can achieve absolutely anything.
In Washington, I'm Steve Nannis.
This administration isn't just targeting the laws that protect us. They're targeting the very idea that we are all worthy of protection. For them, dignity isn't something you're born with, but something you measure by your net worth, your celebrity, your headlines, your crowd size.
Saw it here just moments ago. That was Representative Joe Kennedy of Massachusetts with the Democratic response to the State of the Union address. And our own Brooke Martin is in Washington, D.C. this week covering the State of the Union for us. She will also be sitting down with members of the Trump administration. She reports from Washington now on plans to discuss during those interviews.
Hello, everyone, from Washington, D.C. After a very highly anticipated State of the Union address from President Donald Trump, tomorrow we are looking ahead. We are sitting down with top officials in the Trump administration to ask some hard questions regarding President Trump's speech. We are getting access inside the Capitol that no station has in the state of Indiana. So I'm going to be asking about infrastructure. The president specifically said that is one of his top priorities for the year. I want to ask how do we make that possible? What needs to happen as far as bipartisan support to make his infrastructure plan a reality? I also want to talk about this unifying element that the president harped on tonight, calling for a new American moment. What does that mean for members of the Trump administration, and how do we get there from such a divisive spot that we're currently in the United States? So all of this, again, coming up tomorrow at 5 p.m. I sit down inside the Capitol with top Trump administration officials to ask some questions regarding President Trump's remarks in the State of the Union. So I hope you join us here on Wish TV tomorrow at 5 p.m.